This is one of the most satisfying things in summer. It's like, I kid you not, it's probably about 40 something degrees in this greenhouse right now, which to be honest is a bit too hot. That's why I've opened the door. But this is the most satisfying thing. You know, hot day, watering all the tropicals, the exotics. You know, loving it. It's like a little tropical monsoon to them. But no, it's my favourite thing to do. I apologise if I'm sweating a lot, because I am. But today is a very hot day. It's probably upwards of 30 degrees Celsius. And that's going to really speed everything up, really. So this guy's the main jewel. I've said it before. I've just moved all the other plants out the way to show you this Butia. But I got this from B&M. I always say, one of the most beautiful palms I've ever bought. Look at the base on it, it's crazy. And I had it for £85 for like such a beautiful palm. And ow, I've just banged me out on that. Freaking out. So this is all fresh growth of this year already. All fresh growth. And that's purely from just being in a really hot greenhouse. Now, I don't really want to bring them out too much because it's a bit of a hassle putting them back in because these fronds kind of deadly. But again, look at the trunk of this thing. And this just goes to show that a lot of people in the UK grow Butias. But this entire frond here to here is grown within the space of a few weeks. And now people who know Butias know that's pretty fast growth for Butia, especially in Northern England, out of all places. So it just goes to show that this extra heat, having it in a greenhouse helps so much. And I intend to keep it in here. Obviously one day it will outgrow. But for now, that's a problem for the future. And it's going to stay in here for now and just maximise as much growth as we can. I'm going to feed it actually. I'm going to put some small Osmocote down. Now, I'm not going to be, this doesn't look like much, but I don't want to be too liberal with these because I'm not too sure how sensitive it is and how much nutrients it actually has in the pot. So I'm just going to scatter this around as best I can, like so. And then I'll probably break that up a bit more, just so it's got a bit of a feed rather than having to repot it, because I don't want to repot this thing. I want it to stay in here to maximise the growth. I think I've said it before that one big trick with tropicals is to basically keep the nighttime temperatures as warm as possible. And I know that's not really feasible outside, but in a greenhouse, it's pretty easy. And that's why what I do is I flood the floor, especially on really warm days like today. That's hence why I'm half naked. But I flood the floor, and that essentially keeps like a buffer. It essentially keeps it warmer longer throughout the night. And that's what I'm doing here. And that's, I think, why I've got such good growth here. So that's why I keep the vents closed at night. I know people say about humidity, about like fungus growth and whatnot, but I've never really had any issues. So I think I'll just keep doing that. One of the stars in the shady area is the Brahea, and it's doing so well. So well. I used to have Blacknums here, but the flowers look like Myosotis, which is kind of cool, but this is very much what I like. It feels very velvety. And this, as I said, is one of my favourite primulas in other videos. It's coming to an end of its flowering period right now, but it was gorgeous when it was out. And the Solidago, I've got a flamingo tree there, but things are growing exceptionally well. And the space for where I had my jasmine that was taking over the Trachycarpus, that's looking good as well. But yeah, another glorious English summer day.